What's up, my financial friends? Michael here, coming to you live from Mexico, from Guanajuato. I'm only here for 2 more weeks, and then I go back to Canada for Christmas to visit my family and friends. This is going to be a really quick, short video. I'm going to talk to you about 10 principles everyone needs to know about money. Okay, honestly, these are things that everybody should know. This is what they should teach us in school. Why don't they teach us this in school? Let's do it. Number 1, do not live within your means. Live below your means. A common mistake and phrase that you hear is live within your means. And one of my mentors taught me this many years ago, and this is one of the reasons why I moved to Mexico. It's not live within your means, it's live below your means. If you make $5,000 a month and you live within $5,000 a month, then you're probably spending $5,000 a month. So it's incorrect to say live within your means. The true reality is live below your means. So if you make $5,000 a month, then live on $3,000. Live on $3,000. Find a way. That's how you get ahead financially, is by netting, by having profit, by having a positive monthly net cash flow. Come on, let's go. Number 2, the more you learn, the more you earn. There's an infinite amount of things that you can learn. And the more that you learn, the more that you can earn, because the more you learn, the more skilled you become. It's that simple. The better you become at your job, the better you become at your skill, at your profession, whether it's a job or business or investments, the better you become at it, the better you'll do, the more you'll get paid. Honestly, it's that simple. The more you learn, the more you earn. Isn't it funny that earn, the word earn is within the word learn? Isn't that amazing? Come on. Number 3, it's not how much you make, it's what you keep that counts. I say this in almost every single video. I've been a financial advisor for 4.5 years now, and I say this probably in like 90% of the videos that I do. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep that counts, which comes back to number 1, live below your means, not live within your means. What you keep is what counts, because in this crazy world, someone can earn $1 million a year and spend $2 million a year. It's totally possible. So it's not how much you make, it's what you keep that counts. Come on. Number 4, savings and investing is a habit. Savings is a habit. Saving your money, making better purchases, smarter purchases, and investing is a habit. It's a habit that you form. And if you've read any success books or gone to any success seminars or personal development growth seminars or events or coaches or mentors or anything like that, it's all about habits, because we are creatures of habit. What we do, we become. What we think, we become. What we say, we become. It's all habitual. So savings and investing is a habit. It's an absolute habit. You have to have this habit. It has to happen regularly and automatically. That's number 5. Your savings and investments must be automated. So if you're putting $50 a month, let's say, into a savings account in cash, that's good. It needs to be automated, because we need to actually have the habit, but then we need to take it out of our mind. My parents taught me this from a very young age, and God bless my parents. Mom and Dad, I swear I love you so much, because I remember being 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, saying that I needed to go to the bank and have a part of my paycheck every 2 weeks come out automatically and deducted from my checking account, where my check got cashed from my job and moved into a savings account automatically. I filled out a 1-page form, and I've been doing it for the rest of my life. And by the age of 25, I had about like $60,000 saved and invested. So savings and investments needs to be a habit, and it needs to be automated. Number 4, it's a habit. Number 5, automate that stuff so you don't have to do it manually, okay? Number 6, if you don't track it, you don't know it. If you don't track it, you don't know it. You need to track your spending. You need to have, there's all these budget apps, there's all these automated apps. Even some banks within the app allow you to record this information and have it kind of printed out and sent to you, and you can break it down by category, what you spend on transportation, what you spend on food, what you spend on entertainment. This is awesome. If you don't track it, you don't know it. So in one of my free courses, where you can get the link down below, a free financial course called the Financial Wake Up Call, is an awesome 2-hour course, and in it we go through your financial history. And if it sounds scary, don't worry, it isn't. You can bang the whole thing out in 2 hours, in one evening, okay? Or in one afternoon, or on one Saturday midday, right? If you don't track it, you don't know it. That's number 6. So we have in there, in that free course, a Excel spreadsheet, which I have used for years and years and years to track my spending, to track my income, and show me where I'm netting, where I'm profiting, where I'm losing, and all that good stuff, okay? If you don't track it, you don't know it. Number 7, I love this one. What you track, you attract. What you track, you attract. You get what you think about most of the time. And whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you're right. These are axioms and aphorisms that I say in a lot of my videos. And what you track, you attract. So if you track your investments and you look at your investments, then you attract more of it. If you track your profits, then you attract more of it, okay? This is key because you get what you think about most of the time and you get what you see. What you see becomes your reality. What you hold in your mind, you can hold in your hand. Okay, so what you track, you attract. That's number 7. Number 8, protect it first, then grow it. Protection first, then focus on growth. This is really amazing because so many people are so keen on investments, but they're not willing to secure and protect what they have first. And this is foolishness. You must protect what you have first. And you can protect what you have, your assets, your income, your money, your health, your wellness, your well-being, your family's financial future, your own financial future. You can secure these things and protect them through having health and dental benefits, by having life insurance, by having critical illness insurance, by having a corporation or a business that protects your assets, by having a lawyer at your disposal, at your fingertips, who can back you up in times of, legality or liability or things like that, okay? So protect first, then focus on growth. The amount of parents that I encounter that do not have life insurance is shocking. If you're a parent watching this and you have kids, you need to have life insurance. Otherwise, it's irresponsible because you can pay $100 a month, and should anything happen to you or your family can get anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000 should you pass prematurely, okay? And if you have assets, you should put them in a corporation, most likely, depending on how much you have. The more the better. Secure it first and protect it from inflation, taxation, and liability and theft and things like that. Number 9, give every dollar a job. If you don't work your money, if your money doesn't work for you, you'll spend it. Money left lying around gets bored. Let this be like a absolute mantra in your brain. Money left lying around gets bored. You should not leave money lying around, and definitely do not leave money in the banks. Watch my video on hyperinflation, which is coming right now in 2021 and 2022. In the years that follow, we're going to go into hyperinflation. So do not leave your money in the banks. Number 9 is give every dollar a job. You need to have your money working for you. And if it's not working for you, you'll just think, oh, that's money I can spend. You'll just leave it in the bank and see it there and be like, oh, I can spend this money. I'm going to go buy that pair of shoes that I always wanted. I'm going to go buy that, sweater that I wanted, or I'm going to go buy that piece of art that I wanted, or something like that, right? You'll just think like, oh, I'll go to the movies tonight, or I'll go to whatever. You'll just be like, oh, that money's there sitting for me. It's there for me to use. No, give it a job. Invest it immediately. These days, I'm pouring tons of money, so much money into investments. Every dollar I have that's in excess, I have a little bit of cash savings just for emergencies. That's that job. Otherwise, all my money's going into investments to reinvest and reinvest and reinvest, to give every dollar a job. That's what the 1%ers do. That's what the wealthy do. And I study them like crazy. And trust me, they do not leave money lying around. Let's go. Number 10, your money can work harder than you can. This was so juicy when I learned this like 15 years ago, right? My parents were bank managers, as you may have heard in some of my other videos, and they taught me so much about the basics of finance and the essentials of everything about money and investing. And it actually was a mentor of mine who told me this, and I read this in a book as well, where he said, your money can work harder than you can. See, you cannot work 24 hours a day. Not possible. You cannot work 24 hours a day. You cannot work 7 days a week. You are a battery. The human being is a battery. You need to be recharged and refilled, and you need to take breaks. Guess what? Your money does not need to do that. Your money can work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and so it should. Your money can work harder than you can, okay? And the funny thing is, listen to this. This is gold. The more you work for your money, the more you're taxed. The more your money works for you, the less you're taxed. Come on, what's up? Is this gold or what? I mean, I gotta thank my friend George who told me this, who taught me this. I mean, I knew this in theory and I knew this in practicality, and my parents and I, we used to do our taxes together, so I understand the tax system, so I can verify that this is true. Without a doubt, 100,000%, this is true. However, when he put it like that, boom, I was just like, so good, because something that's so simple is beautiful. It's like beautiful symphony. It's like music. So your money can work harder than you can. And the more you work, the more you're taxed. The more your money works, the less you're taxed. Go figure. That's 10. Here's a bonus for you, number 11, and then we're done here. All wealth is created through not jobs, but through investments. Business is an investment as well, okay? Business is an investment as well. If you have a business or you're starting a business, it's an investment as well. You put money into it to make it grow. It's like a tree. You put it on, like, water, spreading it and fertilizing it on this little sapling in your business, which you hope and hopefully will grow and grow and grow and grow and grow over time. But in the beginning, you're just investing and investing and investing and putting money into it, putting effort and energy into it until it reaps fruit. In the beginning, it doesn't reap any fruit at all. But eventually, through continually watering and fertilizing it and working at it, eventually your business will grow. And that's where real wealth is created. It's either through business or investments, but business is still an investment. No wealth is created through jobs, because you cannot work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And those who work hard for their money, they get taxed the most. Those who physically work jobs, middle class people, they pay the most tax. Employment is kind of a joke and kind of a falsity, because a job means just over broke, they say, right? You cannot create wealth through jobs. You can create wealth through investments, for all the reasons that I said so far in this video. Wealth is not created through jobs. If you're committed to wealth, you've got to invest heavily, and or have a business, or both. All wealth is created through investments. That's the 1%ers do. That's what they do. The 1%ers, the wealthy of the world, they don't work jobs. They have investments. They have their money working for them, and they have businesses. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been 10 principles everyone needs to know about money. And if you don't know these principles, they'll keep you broke. The more you know these principles, the more you use them, the more wealthier and better off you'll be. And we threw in an extra one because we love you so much, and that's what's up. We're committed to greatness. We're committed to wealth and well-being for all. God bless you. I hope you really enjoy it. And keep in mind, number 11, start to make that transition. All wealth is not created through jobs, but through investments. If you need help, reach out to me for a consultation or click the link below to see our online courses. Let's do it.